Yes, 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 yes. Yes, Lady Royale. Yes, Freddie. Yes, Jermaine. Yes, what's that? J Pass. Yes, in Burton. Yes, Juanita. Yes. 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 Oh, yes. 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 Oh, oh, yes. Yes, YouTube. Yes, YouTube. Yes, YouTube. Yes, YouTube. Yes, yes, YouTube. What's up, everybody out there in YouTube land? This is your girl, Miss Sophia, and yes, I'm a man. Yes, I'm a man. Yes, I'm a man. Yes, I'm a man. Oh, yeah. Woo, hallelujah. Praise God. Amen. Hey, everybody. This is your girl, Miss Sophia. We're getting ready to talk about a little of this. We're going to talk about a little of that. Come on, hashtag laughing hyenas. Let's have a little chit chat. Oh my God. Oh my God. As you all know, I see y'all are really timing away, honey, in there. Yes, I seen somebody talking about Supreme Court last night. Queen Supreme Court. Thank you. Thank you. I always enjoy my sister, man. We'll talk about that a little later in the show today, okay? But anyway, me and the hashtag laughing hyenas, we felt like Black History Month we were totally robbed. We can have a successful and a great Black History Month. So this month, the month of March 2019, we said we're going to have a redo of Black History Month. So, Black history. I just want to pat my own self on the back because a lot of people always tell me, and I just want to go on and put it out there because it's already out there, but I always had a problem with just talking about what I've done and the things that I've accomplished. But did you guys know that I, Miss Sophia, Mother Hyena, was the first drag queen to be on a national morning show? That's right. I was the first drag queen to be on a popular #1 morning show. We were #1 my whole duration while I was there at V103. We were the #1 morning show, and I was the first drag queen to be on a morning show. How about that? How about that for your moment in Black history, March 2019, here in Atlanta, Georgia. But we are speaking to everyone all over the YouTube land. So congratulations to you, because without the support of you guys, it would have never happened, because that's how radio, television, anything works, honey. Without the support of the fans, baby, it's not going to go. It's not going to. No. It starts with you all. So congratulations to us, because we had the first drag queen on the #1 morning show here in Atlanta, Georgia. And we thank you, V103, for that. But anyway, we got to get into these birthdays. There are a whole lot of birthdays today. Do you hear me? A whole lot of birthdays today. Bruce Willis, he's the actor. He is celebrating his 63rd birthday today. Yandy Smith, a lot of y'all know her. A lot of y'all don't know her because you all don't watch Love and Hip Hop New York, but she's on Love and Hip Hop New York. She's celebrating her 36th birthday today. Harvey Weinstein, a lot of y'all know him. He's been in the news lately. He should be in jail like Bill Cosby, but we'll talk about that, some other show. But Harvey Weinstein, he's a film producer, and, he's a part of that sex scandal and everything that's going on. He should be out of here. But I think he's waiting because a couple of ladies gonna file lawsuits against him or anything, but he's turning 66 years old today. Actress Glenn Close. Glenn Close. She turned 71 years old today. So happy birthday to her. She was also up for an Oscar. Everybody thought she was gonna win, but she didn't win this year. Who is this? Bon B, the rapper. Bon B, the rapper, he is celebrating his 45th birthday today. Philip Daniel Bolden. Philip Daniel Bolden, he turns 23 years old today. A lot of y'all say, who is that? He is the little child that was in the movie Are We There Yet? Are we there yet? So he turns 23 years old. Congratulations and happy birthday to him. Andre Miller, he's an NBA player. He turns 42 years old today. DeAndre Bonds, he is an actor. He turns 42 years old today. He was in the movie The Wood, and he was also in Tales from the Hood. The Wood, and Tales from the Hood. Allie Boy turns 34 years old today. Also, one of the famous Pointer sisters. Yes, Ruth Pointer. She Ruth Pointer. She turned 73 years old today. And also Neely. Neely is a music producer, and he produced the song Daddy Yankee. And he also produced the song by Snoop Dogg, Gangsta Zone. So he turns 31 years old today. There are a whole lot of NFL players that were born on this day. A lot of NFL players. Thomas DeCoud, he turns 33 years old today. Barry Cofield, he's 34 years old. EJ Manuel Jr., 28 years old. Ahmad Bradshaw, he turns 32 years old today. D Ford is 27 years old today. And is that Jason? I can't read my own writing, honey, but I think that, yes. Jawan Wilson turns 28 years old today. And Kareem Robinson, he turns 38 years old today. Now, a couple of other people that were born on this day but are no longer with us. The one and only Fred Berry. Y'all remember Fred Berry? That was rerun from That's My Mama. Yes, he was born on this day, but he's no longer with us. And another legend was born on this day, and she is no longer with us as well. Moms Mabley. How about Moms Mabley, the comedian? She was born on this day as well. So happy birthday to all the people celebrating their birthday. And if you're celebrating a birthday out there in YouTube land, happy birthday to you as well. And those are the birthdays, and they are out of here. Yes, they are. Now, quick update. We just got to do a quick update. You know, Paris Jackson, Michael Jackson's daughter. They said that she attempted to commit suicide over the weekend. Now, the reports are coming out that she slit her wrist over the weekend, and she was the doctors are saying that she was attempting suicide. And you all know that Paris has been under a lot of pressure lately because ever since the release of this Neverland documentary, honey, Leaving Neverland, they say that she's been under a lot of stress, and they just leave those kids alone, leave their dad alone, let him rest in peace, honey. Not only y'all, the man is dead, and now y'all just taking his kids through. And then, when stuff like this happens, when their dad is in the news, people are going, the paparazzi is going to go throw cameras up in their face, trying to see how they feel and get their opinions and all that. And those kids are not ready for all that. They're not trying to be superstars. I think she was modeling at one time, but they're not ready for all that. They just kids. Leave them alone. They're still kids. They are still kids. Leave them alone. And they said that everybody was trying, a lot of people around her, they were trying to get her to go and admit herself into a treatment center, but she refused to go. And as you all know, once a person is an adult, then this is something that adult has to do for themselves. You cannot force adults to go in treatment centers, and you cannot force adults to stay in hospitals, because I've experienced this firsthand, me and my family. It's just like you can't afford a grown person to stay. You can't force them to stay in a hospital knowing that, they need help. And you see that they need help, and they know that they need help, but it's just something about the laws. Those are the laws that they really should be trying to change. You're expecting sick people to make sane decisions for themselves. Sometimes adults have to have other adults to take care of them and make those decisions for them. And I don't see how they're able to just let adults that are, sick and in need of, help, make those decisions. Back to the situation with Paris. She's a child. She's young. Everybody know you see what she just did. And they say she attempted suicide. And this is not something that's coming from the outside. This is coming from the people at the hospital. And then the police, I think the police were involved, and they, have said that, it was an attempt of suicide. So it's just like, y'all see that she needs help. So it should be something where you just make people go and get the help when you know that they need help. But it's just like, if the old saying still lives, if a person that needs help don't want the help and you forcing them to get the help, it's only going to push them further and further into the darker place that they're already in. So I understand that, if you win, it's a win-loss or loss-loss situation. You just like you can't win, honey. But these are adults, and I see y'all already on here with show or hide. I don't know what this comment's saying, honey. But they say girls lying, but I don't know. But anyway, keep Paris, Blanket, and Prince and the Jackson family in your prayers. Okay, that's what we can do, because we do know that prayer changes things. And prayerfully, if we pray for her and she needs help, then if we all pray for her, then God, He'll change it. You say, yeah, she'll say, yeah, I need help, and she'll go and seek help. Okay, Gucci, the store. Remember y'all boycotting? They came out with the sweater. Everybody said that was, that y'all mad about the sweater, honey. They said that was a blackface sweater, the hood with the lips on and everything. Y'all were upset with Gucci. How about Gucci has met with Dapper Dan, and they have come up with a plan where Gucci is going to try to make a wrong right. So Gucci has committed to a $5 million fund. $5 million fund. And the fund is supposed to be used to go into the communities, the low-income communities, and they're going to have like the leaders of these communities, and they're going to have like town hall meetings and forums and stuff, and they're going to discuss like different things and issues that are going on in these communities, like poverty and racism and all the things that Gucci was accused of with this sweater, with making this sweater. So they have donated $5 million to this fund to try to correct some of these things and to work on some of these worldly issues that we have. Also, they are going to start an initiative with this program, with this fund, where they're going to give out $20,000 scholarships to students who desire to be clothes designers. So they're going to start giving out scholarships. And I think that's going to go on for 2 years, where they're going to give out like $20,000, in scholarships to students who aspire to be fashion designers. So big ups to them on that. But the problem with the plan that I have is this is a fund that is set up to give back to the community for the wrong that Gucci felt they did when they released this sweater that they were going to sell. Now, this is the part of the plan that I have an issue with. Gucci also is going to take these funds that they have donated, this $5 million fund that they have donated, to go and clean up their mess. They're also going to allow, I don't know what y'all saying. I just see it say show, but I'm just show or hide. So I show. I don't have a problem with you. Show or hide. So I show. But the problem that I have with the plan is they're also going to allow employees that work for Gucci worldwide. They're going to give them 4 paid off days. 4 paid off days to go and volunteer. Now they can volunteer work. They can do volunteer work in the hood. They can go volunteer at the homeless shelters. They can go volunteer. Just go volunteer 4 days, and they are going to get paid for that 4 days of going to volunteer. Now, are they going to take the funds from this fund to pay these volunteers? to pay their employees while they're volunteering, or they're going to pay their employees from the separate account, like they've been paying their employees. Now, if y'all are taking money from this $5 million fund that you all have set up for other things, then you can't do that, because y'all are still profiting off of this $5 million that's supposed to be set up in this fund for cleaning up y'all wrong act. So you can't touch that money. You can't pay your employees part of this money. That is not you donating $5 million. That is you donating such $1 million, and then you taking such of those millions of dollars and you putting it back in your pocket, because you're using that money to pay your employees for 4 days that you have allowed them to be out and go and volunteer. So that's a no-go. So Dapper Dan, I need you to let me know if Gucci is going to take some money from that $5 million to pay their employees' salary while they are doing their 4 days of volunteer work. So I need to know that. And if that's the case, then that's a no-go. But if they are not touching that money to pay their employees, then I'm cool with it, because I'm going to still rock my Gucci. It's other people that are not rocking Gucci, but I'm still rocking my Gucci. Gucci, and everybody that don't want that Gucci, you hit me up and I'll tell you where you can send it. I'll come and pick it up. Just let me know. But baby, I think when y'all be in here cursing and stuff, that's when they be saying, you need to check that. Do you want that to be on there? I don't know. So yes, because I see ass cover their ass. Yes, they don't want me to be. Yes, honey. They can curse. They adults. They can curse YouTube. They can curse. These are adults on here. But I'll keep you updated on what's going on with Gucci and this $5 million fund that they done set up. And then it's going to fade. Once the money run out, it's going to be over. But another thing I wanted to point out with this situation is they are giving these scholarships to students who aspire to be fashion designers. Now, I'm all for that. But the people who they offended, the majority of the people that you offended are adults. So you are reaching out to the kids, you're reaching out to the community, and you're reaching out to your employees, having your employees to reach out to the community. But the majority of the people that you all offended with this sweater were adults. And so now you're trying to go and, give these scholarships to these kids. This is the new generation. So that's what they're doing. See, they're trying to tap into, which I feel they're trying to tap into the new kids to get some new buyers for the Gucci stores, to buy the new kids, just like with the rap music. A lot of the adults, they didn't understand the rap music. They didn't like it. They was R&B. They didn't like all that cursing, all that shooting and gun and talking about drugs and all that. So the rap community catered to the kids. So it's just like, okay, if we've lost the adults, we're going to go to the kids. So I feel Gucci's they pulling one of those numbers too. They feel like they have lost a lot of their adult clientele. So now they're trying to reach out to the kids to get a new generation of Gucci customers. So I need something to be done with this $5 million that is going to show that you are reaching out to the adults that you are offended with these hooded sweaters. So I'll keep you updated on what's going on with that. And Dapper, you need to go back and talk to him and let him know this is a nice start, but some people still have issues with the things that you are trying to correct y'all wrong with this right. Okay? We all clear. We all clear. Okay, we all clear. Now, Warner Brothers CEO Kevin Tsujihara. Yes, he has resigned from Warner Brothers because of sexual allegations. Now they're saying that, now his lawyer is saying, first of all, here we go again. Another rich, he's not a white man. I can say another rich white man doing the same thing that a whole lot of black men have been accused of. But, they facing prison time or they already in prison, Bill Cosby. So he's not a white man. He's an Asian. So He has been accused of a sexual misconduct, and he has apologized to the company. He's apologized to his employees. He's apologized to the patrons and people who support, Warner Brothers, and he stepped aside. So now we're just waiting to see what's going to happen with him, because this young lady, she's saying that, he did some things. Now now her story is probably gonna get her in a little trouble too. People gonna be like, not get her in trouble, but people gonna look at her like, well, one eye open, one eye closed, because she was saying that he asked her to do some things, and he promised her that he was going to help her, gain roles, and he was going to introduce her to other executives, in the industry, to help her get some work and put her name out there and all that stuff. Now she said, now I have been in such and such movie, and I've been in such movie, but I didn't do no sexual favors for him to be in those movies. Girl, how we know? How do we know that? Could it be that you have done some sexual favors to be in those movies, and now you went back to do another sexual favor because you want to be in another movie? And he said, you know what? I got me somebody else I'm playing with right now, so I can't help you. I'd introduce you. I'd put your name out there. I'd put your name in a lot of people, on the lips of a lot of people in Hollywood, some movers and shakers. Go to some of them. I'm good. I'm good. So I'm gonna keep you updated on what's going on with this situation. But he did apologize. So by him apologizing and resigning, he said he's admitting to something. But a lot of people say that no, that don't mean that he's admitting to something. Now he's saying that, it's taking the shine away from the company. The same thing that, who said that? I want to step out of the way, but that was my boy. But he was right. He was right though. He was telling the truth. He didn't want to be all about him. Kevin Hart, when he said he's not going to host the Oscars, he said everything's going to be about me and these old allegations and all this stuff that I didn't apologize for and blah blah blah. So he's saying the same thing. He's saying that he decided to step aside because these allegations are going to overshadow the company, and he don't want to, be here, and everybody's not supporting the movies and supporting the television shows and supporting all the stuff that Warner Brother has his hands in on because of, what he has done, bringing shame to the company. So I'm gonna keep you updated on what's going on with him, because if he don't go to trial, if he don't go to jail, if he don't go to prison like Bill Cosby, Harvey Weinstein, we come on. I keep telling y'all, honey, we living in a society. Our ancestors grew up in a society where white counters, black counters, white water fountains, black water fountains. Now we living in a society, black laws, white laws. This is what the penalty for the black people. This is the same penalty. The white people do the same crime. This are their penalties. We living in a society like that, honey. You gotta come together, baby. If Bill Cosby go to jail, Harvey Weinstein need to be in jail. Bill Cosby go to jail, that this Kevin Shuhara should be in jail. Bill Cosby go to jail, that all these other people that have been charged with these allegations and all this other stuff, they should be going to jail and prison too. Same law, same sentence, same conviction. Don't matter color of your skin. But that's what it's looking like right now. It's the color of your skin. Whether they plaster your picture all over the TV and stuff, and they drag you and follow you and harass you and all that stuff. Look how they follow Michael Jackson. Look how they're following R. Kelly, Jesse Smollett, my sister Jessie. Y'all been following Jesse, R. Kelly. But we can't find nowhere on the television do they have Robert Kraft, the owner of the New England Patriots, that was caught up in that prostitution ring. And now when they even talk about it, they don't even show his picture on the news. They'll talk about it, won't show his picture, and go on. And the reason that they bring it up now is because the young lady who used to own the spa, she has close ties with Donald Trump. So now they're trying to figure out what's he down there trying to get his little wang played with. And then they'll just tie Robert Kraft into that, but they don't talk about Robert Kraft. That's not a big story no more. Why not? Robert Kraft should be right out there, just like R. Kelly and Jesse Smollett. He should be right out there with them. I don't care how much money he has. And then on top of that, especially, do you hear me, y'all? Especially if what they saying is true. They say that child, he went the day before. The Super Bowl. Are you kidding me? They say he was down there the day before the Super Bowl, and then he flew to Atlanta for the Super Bowl after he had been down there getting this little wine played with. Mm. That should be a big story. They should still be covering that story. We should still be hearing about it until it's the end. Go to trial and all that. Felicity Huffman. That scandal from the colleges. Y'all, that was the news. And I ain't like how y'all put them two women out there. Because that's how America is. It's set up against the women and the minorities. So they have no problem plastering those two white women picture on the television. But y'all said it was 50 people who were accused of this college entry scandal. But the only people we know about are the two women. Why is that? Why is that? And then that story is trying to die down. Why is that? That story should be just as much a headliner as R. Kelly and Justice Smollett. But I'll keep y'all updated on what's going on with the CEO, the former CEO of Warner Brothers, because he stepped down. Travis Scott. How about Travis Scott? Travis Scott, y'all know him in Kylie Jenner. They say they're not doing too good. They say Travis Scott and Kylie Jenner, they going through it, honey. They say that she accused him of cheating. She said she called him cheating, and all this comes from her snooping through his phone, honey. And grandma always told you, if you don't want to know something, don't go snooping for it. So she went snooping through that boy's phone. She had no business going snooping in that boy's phone. And she found some information that, she didn't want. And some text messages and stuff. So then they said they was working things out. And then they said that, no, that's not true. That's just a rumor. That's just gossip. But then they're saying that there is some little trouble. There is trouble between Kylie Jenner and Travis Scott. But, he had to get back to work. And she's gone doing her thing. So now they're saying that they really can't. They don't have time to be to connect because of their work schedules. Because of their work schedule. But anyway, Travis Scott sold out in LA, the show in LA. Now, mind you, he already sold out this show in LA twice on this tour. So this is like his third time going to LA with his Astro World tour. And the tour only has 10 more days left. But he sold out last night in LA. Well, I don't know if it was last night, but the last concert, that child made $1.7 million off one show. $1.7 million off of one show. And that is the highest grossing show ever. I mean, he surpassed so many people, like the Grateful Dead and people like that, Janet Jackson, Michael Jackson, they were on the list. They had a list of the people that, have, had a successful one night for a concert, how much they grossed in one night for a concert. And Janet Jackson, Michael Jackson, they were on that list. And the Grateful Dead and a couple more people, honey, it was like, but he is the number one selling artist for one night at a show. $1.7 million. $1.7 million. Now that's some money. So congratulations to him, honey. Congratulations to him and his Astro World tour. So, and it sold out. It's been selling out. It's been selling out everywhere. And I'm sure the last 10 days he has 10 more days left on the tour. So I'm sure if you don't have your ticket by now and the news came out that he sold out and made $1.7 million in LA, I'm sure everybody that was thinking about going or was straddling the fence about going, was trying, I don't know if I want to spend that kind of money. I'm sure they went and bought them tickets. If you didn't go buy the tickets, the scalpers went and bought the tickets, and they're going to be out there on the street selling them, honey. But regardless, whoever bought it, the scalpers go buy them, honey. He sold the ticket. They ain't got nothing to do with Travis. He got his money. But congratulations to him, honey. Now, Michael Jackson. We was talking about Michael Jackson's children earlier. We talked about the Michael Jackson family, and then they are suing the documentary, people who had that documentary, the HBO, they are suing them for that documentary, Leaving Neverland. So now, how about Michael Jackson's former bodyguard, a former bodyguard of Michael Jackson? He is coming out with a book, and he says that Michael Jackson loved some women. He said Michael Jackson loved women, and I know the reason I know is because we talked about it several times. We always talked about ladies, and Michael loved him some ladies. He said Michael loves him some Kit Kat, baby. So all these people, they even asked him, they said, well, what about this? He did an interview, and I think his book is out, but he did an interview with somebody needs. They said, well, what about all these rumors about him molesting these kids? He said, I don't buy it. He said Michael wasn't like that. He said Michael loved women. He said, and then they was like, well, have you ever seen Michael? Have you ever fixed Michael up with a woman? He said, well, I'm not going to put his business out like that. He said, I'm not going to tell what Michael Jackson did and who he did it with. But he said, I will say this. Michael Jackson had 2 kids by their mother. And another kid, was, he had a surrogate. So he said that Michael Jackson loved some women. And I know, because when we spent some time together, a lot of time we was traveling together. It was just me and him, and we had conversations. And Mike loved him some women. I know a lot of people say, child, a lot of men talk about they love women and they like women and everything. But when they get to the privacy of wherever they are, they bring them boys in there. They bring men in there because they love women and everything, child. I mean, they love boys. So they say one thing, but they lay with another thing. So it could be one of them situations, but it's just like, now there are 2 stories. There are 2 sides to this story out here. This man say Michael loves women, and he seen Michael with women, but he wouldn't give no names and all that. And these boys say Michael loved us, and he been messing with us. And these boys, they stories done changed. One of them stories done changed 3 different times. But the bottom line is Michael is not here to defend himself either way. So I just want them to just let it alone, let it go, leave it be, beat it. You know what I'm saying? Stressing the kids out, Catherine out. We ain't heard from Catherine. They seen Catherine. And then a lot of people saying, I had a conversation with some people. We were on with Maddie last night. When I was on with Maddie, somebody was talking about, somebody called in. I think it was an after show. And she said, you know what? She said, Michael Jackson. She said, Michael Jackson. I don't know. It was just like, there's too many different stories out about him. There's just too many different stories out about him. And I don't know what to believe no more. And that's what they want you to do. They just want you to be confused. Like Miss Cedar said, the color purple. How you feel confused? But it's like, child, let the man rest. Just let him rest. Just let him rest. Let him rest. But 2 sides to every story. Nicki Minaj, Nicki Minaj was on Queen Radio, and she said, she was referring to her old man as her husband. So that made a lot of people feel like she had went, snuck, and jumped the broom, that she was married. But now, her publicist and a couple people coming out saying, no, she's not married. They didn't sneak and get married, and la 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 la. So if this is the case, then what we have been saying all along is true. Nicki Minaj is so obsessed by Cardi B still in the limelight, getting all of the attention, till she is willing to create anything just to get her little shine in the spotlight. It's like, girl, are you serious? And she knew exactly what she was doing when she did that. If she's not married to that man, she knew exactly what she was doing. And then again, because we've experienced this life, and we know how these celebrities are. Maybe what she was doing, because she know the history of this man. He's been convicted of crimes. He's on paper. And a lot of people are saying, how can she hook up with this bad boy? So maybe she was testing the waters to put it out there to see how her fans, the Barbs, would react to it. And if they had a lot of positive reaction to her being married to this convicted felon, then maybe she would have went on and had a wedding. Because they only been knowing each other like 4 months. After they met 4 months, then they was going to go and jump the broom. So maybe she was just testing the water to put it out there and see what she was doing, probably get some attention. She probably tried to get some attention, draw some attention to herself by doing it. She's probably trying to test the water to see if Barb was okay, if the Barbs were okay with her marrying this convicted felon. And then maybe she just want to be like Cardi B. She want to be married. She want to have a baby. She want to have a successful hit, another successful album. So we don't know. But big ups to Nicki. And Nicki, just go on and do you, girl. Stop worrying about everything. Stop worrying about everything. You right here talking about your husband. I see somebody else to put on here like, yeah, bitch, you worry about your husband. Worry about that motherfucking sound so you can stop canceling them concerts. That's what people want. They have spent their hard-earned money on them tickets for them concerts, and then you have somebody go out there 10 and 15 minutes before you're supposed to perform talking about y'all having sound issues, y'all having technical issues. That's what you should be worried about. Don't worry about Cardi B. Worry about yourself. Don't worry about trying to get married. Worry about yourself and them concert tickets and go get you some good equipment. Yeah, get you some generators in case the sound go out. Y'all, that shit will kick in on them generators. Bring some extra generators to the concert. But anyway, bless her heart. Bless her heart. And it's just like, I'm laughing. Now, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I like Nicki. I like Nicki. I like Nicki. But I rides with Cardi B. I rides with Cardi B. And I wasn't even big into the rap game. I was at the radio station. I wasn't big into the rap game. I respected the rap game. And what I liked about rap, because I'm not a person that really liked rap. Then it's just like I was on the radio. So I came to respect the rap community because it's just like they educated me on who they were and what they were about and why they do what they do. And then going to concerts, like when I went to the concert of the rap artist, although I'm not into the artist, I was in awe about how their fans, respond to them and how they it's just like with everybody else. It's just like they fan. It's just like if you roll with Nas, you roll with Nas. If you roll with, Snoop Dogg, if you roll with, and then it's just like to go to these people concerts with their true fans. What I liked about going to the concerts, because I wasn't into the artistry and the art, is like if an artist, if a rapper, they just start playing the song and they fans hear the song and they know what it is, it's just like they automatically take their lighters out and just start, because this is the song where they got the lighters. It's just like, oh yeah, and I like that. I like when people are so into the people that they support that all they hear is a few bars that, oh bitch, this is the song where we light our lighters. We got our light. Everybody in the arena got their lighters up. And then they play another song, and then then everybody get their phone lights on. And it's like, okay. And then Snoop Dogg, he come out there, and then when Snoop Dogg play, they hear such. Everybody get their weed and light it up. They in the audience. No, I'm just kidding. But that's what I like about rap. I like seeing the fans, how they react to the artists and how just passionate they are about the person who they are supporting and they ride with and they rolling with and all that. And I like that. And that's what Cardi B does for me. It's like I like Cardi B is because I like her. I like her. They say she don't write, but it's just like her stuff. It's just like everything. She is consistent with everything. It's just like she just ghetto. She just ghetto fabulous. And she don't apologize for it. And she don't try to cover it up. And she don't try to change who she is no matter the setting that she's in. It's like, yeah, I'm glammed up. She could be glammed up and she could be beautiful, but she is still ratchet at the mouth. It's just like, I don't care how beautiful they make her up and how beautiful they dress her up. She's still, bitch, let me tell y'all something. I just want to suck that dick. I just feel like sucking Offset dick. Because I miss that dick, bitch. She's sitting up here looking like $5.7 million, and she is talking about sucking dick. And so it's just like, as a comedian, I like that because she has tapped into all of her being. She tapped into her comedic side, her music side, and now she's a mother, now she's a wife, and then she's just like, she's not trying to act like she is this perfect person, that I'm the perfect mother, I'm the perfect wife, I'm the perfect artist, I'm the perfect. She's not. It's just like, bitch, this is me. It's just like, bitch, I'm just, and she lets you know, I'm just trying to make this money. Just like, bitch, I got a kid. Then now she's like, bitch, I got a kid. I'm trying to get this bag because I got a kid. I've got a fucking kid to take care of, and da da da. And I like that because, you know, the music industry, if you've been in the music industry, but not just the music industry, but theater, the movie, the theater and the music and modeling, fashion, everything, everybody, even where you are, even where where you all work, you already know when you are working with other people and you working on another company, people try to tone you down and they try to change you, especially in the music industry, because a lot of people, it's just like, just take a look at India Arie, Jill Scott, Erykah Badu, she's doing a little better, but Angie Stone, Lettucey, all of these women, they are so talented. They should be just as big as Beyonce. They should be just as big as Alicia Keys. But the music industry, they don't want those. They don't want you to be your authentic self. That is something that they don't want. It's for you to be your authentic self. They want to mold and groom you to present you to the world what they think the world wants from you. And with Cardi B, they would do the same thing to her as well. But because she is ahead of the game and she was on social media, people already knew who she was and they gravitated towards that. So the music industry had no choice but to accept her for how she is. And they know that this bitch could make us some money. Say, I know she ratchet and I know we want to clean her up and we want to, you know, make her sound like she looked. But that ain't gonna happen. So we just going to work with her from where she is. And that's why I like Cardi B. And I follow her and I rise with her because it's just like, bitch, this is who I am. Bitch, no. Let me tell you bitches something. Yeah, I like all that ignorant shit. I like all that. And then on top of that, people say what you want about her, but she's getting paid for it. She was doing it for free for a long time, but now she's getting paid top dollar for it. And you have to respect that. And then it's just like with all this stuff, and she even said, you know, I don't have no beef. I don't have no beef with Nicki. I don't have no beef, and I don't do this, and I'm doing all this because I think everybody can make money. But then Nicki, because Nicki, you are dealing with somebody. It's just like with us. When you are dealing with somebody that you have an issue with, you could be the most peaceful person in the world and you just want to go, baby, what's wrong? What's going on? But when you're dealing with somebody who knows that you are making your wealth and your money off being this peaceful individual and just off your talent, but this other person knows that they're making their money off of disturbing the peace and causing the controversy. So they don't want you to come to them in a peaceful manner and try to settle the situation because that don't work for them. You making your money off of that. So I'm not going to let you come over here and stop what works for me. I work off the bullshit and the mess and the fights and all that. That works for me. So it's just like when you're dealing with people like that, honey, it's just like, and then Nicki knows what buttons to push to mess with that lady. And then she already Nicki knows that Cardi B is a ratchet ghetto person. So she know what button to push to bring her out of her, not really bring her out of her element, but to get her to just get beef with her because that brings attention to Nicki. And it's just like, Cardi can stand on her own. She don't need Nicki. She don't need no beef with Nicki. But she even said, you know what? I don't have a problem with her. But when you talk about my child, when you talk about my child, then it's a different situation. I don't care how peaceful I am, and all about the peace and all rapping women. It could be more than one woman on top and blah 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 blah. But when you put my child in the middle of this, it's a different ball game. And then y'all can relate to that. People can relate to that because how many moms have we seen up at school? You go, baby. Let me tell you something. If you have an issue with my child, you better go and tell the principal. You better go and tell the teacher. Don't put your hand on my child. And that's what Cardi B is doing with Nicki. It's just like, bitch, you have a problem. This rap game, all this stuff is fun and that, and I understand why you're doing it. But bitch, you took it to the all-time low when you bring my child into this bullshit. She said, I don't have a problem with you because I know what you're doing. I know the game, but we're not gonna play that game to that level. So it's just like, yeah, I rise with Cardi because she's my girl. And then Cardi is doing nothing more than Nicki did when she hit the scene. And nothing more than Queen Latifah didn't act like that. Queen Latifah, they don't act like these kids are acting. They don't act like the Cardi B and the Nicki Minaj. MC Light, she didn't act like that. It's like, okay. And the same thing with Gladys Knight. Here come Gladys, here come Erykah Badu, here come Jill Scott, here come India. Okay, because all you should be concerned about is what I am a part of. Is it going to live after I'm gone? Because you do know that you're not going to live forever, and you're not going to be on top forever. So you need to know that there's another generation coming behind you that looked up to you and care enough about you and what you put into the game to further it, to take the baton and run it the next mile. And then when they get to their age where it's time for them to go, and then somebody else take the baton. But it's just like people have a problem with passing the baton to the young people. It's just like, stop, honey. You're not gonna always be on top. You're not gonna always be on top, no matter how you got it in your head that. Bitch, I'm gonna tell you something. This just popped in my head. Bitch, I don't care. I don't care how much Botox you put in your cheeks and in your forehead and in your chin. Bitch, your outside may look amazing. But bitch, that inside, them joints are aching. That heart is pumping a little slower. Those lungs are... That liver, your bone marrow, bitch, you can always dress this up to look good, but it's just like, stop fooling yourself, honey. Stop fooling yourself and learn. And God got enough for everybody. Y'all don't have to beef with people. You don't have to beef with people. Just go. See, and then I said, but this is a perfect opportunity for me to talk about, me being on Queen's Court last night. Thank y'all for watching. I saw a lot of my hashtag laughing hyenas. Y'all were tuned in last night and y'all was watching. And that's the thing. That's how, if everybody could be like that. Maddie, T.S. Madison. T.S. Madison is not threatened by nobody else's talent. That's why she don't have a problem sitting on the panel with me, Funky Dineva, whoever else she bring on that show. She don't have a problem with because she's not threatened by other people's talent, and she knows that she's not the only person that God blessed with talent, and she knows that she knows that there's enough out here for everybody. She is not going to be able to just take all of the money. She's not going to be able to get all the money, and she's okay with that. And she don't have a problem with sharing and introducing and pushing and motivating and putting into people, putting into other people. She's not threatened by stuff like that. But a lot of people in the industry and just period, even if you work at the Circle K, if you work at Walmart, a bitch is mad at you because they done promoted you over the electronics department at Walmart. Bitch, why are you jealous? Why are you mad? You have the same opportunity. And the reason that you probably are not being promoted to the manager of electronics in Walmart, because you're so busy watching and looking at everybody else. And instead of showing everybody that you care about the job and you can do a great job, you around there in everybody's business and gossiping. So that's why you're not getting promoted. And then the bitch that get promoted because of her work ethic, you want to talk about her and all of that. And down it's like, no, honey, don't do that. And that's what I love. I love that about T.S. Madden, because that's how I am too. That's how I am. I can work with anybody. I could have been doing stuff. There are a couple opportunities that I just let go because I'm not willing. I'm not willing to sell out myself, my family, my God, my community. I'm not willing to do that. That's not all of this. God, family, community, self. That's who made this. So I'm not willing to just throw that away to make somebody else some money. Now, I'm going to throw it away. I'm going to throw it away for myself to make me some money. But I'm not finna sit up here and make a fool out of myself on national TV, and the majority of the money is going to Andy Cohen. I'm not doing it. I'm not finna sit up here and make a fool out of myself on national TV, and the majority of the money is going to Mona Scott. I'm not doing it. But to those who are willing to do that, I have no problem with that, because that's your life and you can do what you want to do with your life. But as far as me, I'm not willing to make that sacrifice. And if me living from paycheck to paycheck because I won't make that sacrifice, guess what? That's what I'm going to do. Because one thing that I do know is God will provide. Would I like to be rolling around in a Maybach? Wouldn't I like to be able to go to the Chanel store, the Gucci store, the Prada store, and everything? Yes. Wouldn't I like to be living in a big mansion and have a maid and have, yes. But at what cost? At what cost? Because as you see, and it's just like grandma said and great grandma said, money is not everything. The more money, the more problems. Paris, we just talked about Paris. Michael Jackson daughter. That child don't have to work for nothing. She don't have to work a day in her life. She is set for life. But she is trying to commit suicide. She got all the money. So money is not everything. But a lot of people say, money ain't everything. And everybody say, well, let me get it and see. Be careful what you ask for. Because he'll show you. He'll get to you, show you. And then it's just like you look around and common sense tell you, listen, if I'm looking at all this, look at DMX. Look at Bow Wow. Look at Snoop Dogg. Look at Bill Cosby. Look at Michael Jackson, Whitney Houston, Lady Day. It ain't just Star. People had all the things that we want. We want money. We want to find the things in life. There's nobody in this world. I don't care if you go and you pull a homeless person off the street and you ask them if they could be a multimillionaire, would they want to be a multimillionaire as opposed to, being out here homeless? Of course they're gonna say yeah. Of course they're going to say yeah. And then you ask those same people, if you could just make enough money to live in an apartment, take care of yourself and live day to day, would you want that? Of course. You can learn something from everybody. Honey. So it's just like, you don't have to be threatened by nobody. Because like Bible says, honey, God give all us gifts. He give all of us gifts and talents. All of us. So you don't have to be threatened by nobody else's gift and nobody's talent. Because the bottom line is, just because you threatened by somebody else's talent, don't mean God gonna take it away from them. So you really just holding up your own train. You ain't holding up nobody else's train. You holding up yourself. And that's what a lot of people say. A lot of people don't get it when people say, you're in your own way. You're in your own way because you focused on the wrong thing. You need to be focused on you. Just like I was saying about that pageant the other day. People that gave away a whole nother day of their life about a pageant. First of all, you wasn't even in the pageant. You wasn't in it. But you have given a whole another day because you spent the weekend at the pageant. The pageant is over, and now you have spent another day pissed off about the results of the pageant. What did you gain from that for you personally? What did that do for you to help you get closer to the dreams and the desires of your heart? Nothing. But God give all of us talent. We all have talent. You don't have to be threatened by other people's talent. And then it's just like I had to come to the conclusion too, because I be wondering like, why is Rachel Farrell, who's one of the most phenomenal singers in the world, Rachel Farrell could sing circles around anybody, dead or alive. Why is Rachel Farrell not as big as Beyonce? And when I get to situations like that, I just have to say, God knows her personally. And it's something about her and the reason that she's not at the level that I feel she should be. And that's with everybody. That's with all of us. He know all of us personally. And that's why a lot of us are not what our friends think we should be, or what we're not what we're supposed to be, or what we think we should be. Because he know. He know. He know. Baby, we'll lose our mind. If I give you that kind of, baby, you'll lose your mind. I can't do that to you. Child, if I had, oh my God. Oh my God. I was just going to go somewhere else, but I ain't going to go there. But that's enough. That's enough because I see there. Now, when I first started this show, I was supposed to come on here and I was going to do 30 minutes and then I was going to be gone. So then it's just like I do the entertainment, we last about 30 minutes and I will be gone. And then I said, oh, well, I don't, because I can't see the comments while I'm doing the entertainment report. Why not ask my fans, what do you want to know? What are your opinions on certain things? So then I'm supposed to go for like an hour. So now I done took up the whole hour with all this talking myself. So let me go ahead. And I know y'all been talking, y'all been chatting and everything. It's like, yes. But I go back. But I do go back. I watch all the shows and I read all the comments. I figured out how to do it. I figured out a long time ago how to do it. So I go back and I watch the shows. Y'all be having conversations. Y'all be going back and forth with each other, having conversations, talking about people and all that stuff. And I love it because we are family. And you all should be able to do that. You're supposed to be able to do that because we are family. And that's why I go back and I look to see, and listen. In case I give out the wrong information, I don't be intending on giving out the wrong information. It just slipped. And somebody, brought it to my attention yesterday when I went back and I watched the show yesterday. Somebody told me because I did a happy birthday and I did it to the guy who played on the Cosby Show. And I say he's celebrating his birthday today. And y'all remember him because he got in a situation with Cracker Barrel. And then it's like, no, it wasn't Cracker Barrel. And she gave me it was Trader Joe's. It wasn't Cracker Barrel. So thank you. See, I do go back and I watch the show and I correct myself and I be wanting to give out the right information. And I said, Cracker Barrel. I said, they tried to shame him for working at Cracker Barrel, but he's celebrating his birthday today. And it's like, no, she sent me the message. She said, no, it wasn't Cracker Barrel. It was Trader Joe's. I said, you right. I said, thank you. And I come back and I correct myself. Then, yes, that's how I get better. That's how I get better. Because I can't go on Entertainment Tonight and I'm giving out wrong information and not intentionally. They know I'm not intentionally giving out wrong information. It's just a slip of the tongue. But Cracker Barrel and Trader Joe's, bitch, that's a slip of the tongue now. But then the other day, sometime last week, I did a story about them fighting in New York. And then I said New York, originally when I was telling the story. Then later on, when I was still telling the story, I said, yeah, then they're down there in New Orleans. It's like, bitch, New Orleans, they was in New York. So, yeah. So little stuff like that, but y'all get it. Y'all know where I'm coming from, honey. I just want to be as close to perfect as I can. I'm not going to be perfect, but I want to be as close to perfect as I can. And I'm good with you guys correcting me and giving me the information because that's what good friends do. That good friends don't let your friend going out this door talking about 3 + 3 is 7. No, bitch, don't you go out here and embarrass us. 3 + 3 is 6. Now, what is it again? 3 plus 3 is 6. Yes. Now, what is 3 plus 3 is 6? Yeah, you correct them. You correct your family member. You lost somebody. Yes, because the place that I want to go and the place that he said he's going to take me, I got to be as close to perfect as possible. And that's why y'all here to help. We are here, not y'all. We are here to help each other. Yes. So thank you, whoever it was that I was intending to write your name down and bring it before the class today. Let everybody know, honey. That yes, it was not uh uh the Cracker Barrel. It wasn't Cracker Barrel, it was Trader Joe. But anyway, I have another story. The last story. No, this is the last story. Remember when the referee, when the little high school child was in the wrestling match, and then it's just like the referee talking about he was going to have to be disqualified if he didn't cut his hair. Then he ended up cutting his hair and everything, and da 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 da. So they cut his hair. Then the boy ended up winning, and blah blah blah. But the little boy was crying, and he was so hurt because he had his dreads and he had been growing his locks or whatever. He had been growing them, and then he had to cut them and everything, and blah 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 blah. But now the umpire is saying that I didn't have. It's the rules. He's mad at the schools because they haven't gotten behind him. They say he hasn't refereed a game or a match since. So he is upset because he's saying that he feels like he is suffering from defamation of character and something else, child. So now he is suing for $100,000. Defamation of character, and because the district didn't get behind him and let them know that people been going ham on him, and they should have got behind him and told people no, it wasn't him. That is the rule, and the rule is if a person has too long or they are supposed to be able to go and put on some kind of cap on their head or something. But the guy told him that he didn't have that. He didn't have that there. So it's just like, okay, well, since you don't have it here, then you're gonna forfeit or you're gonna cut your hair because your hair is is violating the code. So the guy, he ended up cutting his hair. So but my thing is he's talking about defamation of character and how embarrassed he is and all that stuff. So it's just like, well, what about the child? Don't you think he was embarrassed having to cut his hair in front of everybody so he can compete? So how much do you think he should get if you suing for $100,000? And how the hell you gonna sue for $100,000 when if you worked all year, you didn't make $100,000? So where you get your figure from to sue for $100,000? And should this young man and his family, should they sue you since you didn't defame their son? Get the hell out of here. Get you nothing. You get nothing. They don't even take that to court. But I'm trying to push somebody say show or hide. I'm trying to push show, but they still to comment on it. And it keeps scrolling up. It keeps scrolling up, Denzel. There it is. Let me do it. Show what Denzel said. But anyway, yeah, but that was my last story. So now, what my eyes? Oh, somebody had asked me if the pageant that I was talking about yesterday, if they were going to post it online where they can go and see it. But no, they're not going to post the pageant. I doubt if they post the pageant because they won't even let people go live on Facebook and videotape and all that because they have someone there to videotape the pageant and they sell those videotapes of the pageant. And I'm sure they wouldn't post it online because it's just like if you post it online, people will record it and, then y'all know how we bootleg stuff and all that. So I'm sure they won't be putting it online. But I have a couple of pictures of some of the people that were there. Can y'all see these pictures? That's the reigning Mr. and Miss Black Universe. They did the national walk. And Mr. and Miss Black Universe is a contest that I used to host the final night the talent portion. And it takes place the last weekend in October. It's usually Halloween weekend or it depends on how the days fall because it's on that weekend. But Mr. and Miss Black Universe, so that's them. They were there. Can y'all see it? That light, because I know how them lights are. They be serious about these pageants now. And then this is a young man. I don't know who this young man is, but he won something. So he had his promo picture out there. And see, let me tell you something. When I finished showing all these pictures, this I don't know who he is, but he done won something, and his picture was there. This is my girlfriend right here. This is my girlfriend. She lives in LA. And this is Fantasia Lamore. She is the reigning Miss Westland Elite. She's a former Miss Continental. Continental is a big pageant. She's a former Miss Continental Elite. And she's been in the pageants. She's been in the pageants for like years and years and years. And everybody just wanted her to win Continental. So she never won Continental. So she decided to go do Continental Elite, which is the sister system to Continental. They're all the same, just like USA newcomer, USA at large, and all the same USA. So this is Fantasia Lamore, and she's the reigning Miss Westland Elite. Now she's a former Miss Westland. Then she won Miss Westland Elite. And this is my girlfriend Monica and Sean. They are the reigning Mr. and Miss Westland. And everybody was excited for Monica because Monica has been competing for a while. She's been competing at Black Universe and, all the pageants and stuff. And a lot of people see their names down there. But there's a picture. Monica, she's been competing for a while. And a lot of people go to the pageants and you see these people coming back year after year and at different pageants and stuff. And you see them growing. You see the growth of these people. And a lot of people saw Monica as she grew through her pageant career, and a lot of people were pulling for her and just wanting her to win a pageant. And then a couple of times when the people felt like Monica won some competitions, just like this past weekend, when people felt like certain people won the competition, they felt like that a lot about Monica and about Fantasia. Her name is Fantasia. A lot of people felt like she was robbed out of a lot of pageants and everything, but they kept going. And then when people see you keep going and then they're supporting you, they continue to support you because they see the growth in you. And when Fantasia finally won Miss Continental Elite, everybody was excited. And it was just like when Barack Obama won for the president of the United States. And when Monica over King won, Miss Westland, everybody was excited, just like Barack Obama when he won the presidency of the United States. So it's just like, yeah, but stuff happened and we all feel like our friends should win and all that and blah 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 blah, but it just don't work out like that. And it's like God don't make mistakes. God knows what he's doing. And then I went to Monica a couple of times myself. I said, keep going. I said, God knows what he's doing. He got something better. So just keep going. And when the time comes, it'll be all worth it. And she won Miss Westland. Let me get a little water. Yes, child. So somebody was asking me if they were going to put the pageant online. I said, oh, they're interested in a pageant. They want to see the pageant. But I can't show the pageant. But, I have some pictures. And these pictures, see, that just goes to show people. Like, there were tons. Now, I'm saying at least, because at the pageants, they have like national walk. People who are title holders, they have a national walk for all the people to, walk the stage. They have a national walk where people, hi, I'm Miss such, and I'm representing, national sweetheart. Hi, I'm such, I'm representing Miss Continental. Hi, I'm such, I'm representing Miss Gay USA. Hi, I'm such, I'm representing da da da. So all those people, it was a whole lot of people. I know it was at least 30 people there that did the national walk that were at that contest. I got these pictures off the tables because these people, they went to each table and put their pictures on the table. So I got all these pictures off the table. I ain't get them out of none of their hands. I got them off the table because that just goes to show you, you never know. You never know. You do stuff. You never know. They had no idea that I was going to show their pictures on my YouTube show. Look at God. Look at God. You got to do your part. If you do your part, God going to do his part. Now, all the people, all the national title holders and all the other people that watch my show and they see this, they say, damn, I should have had my picture on that table. I should have gave Miss Sophia my picture. I ain't know she was going to show the pictures. I didn't either. But one of the laughing hyenas, they wanted to know if they could see the video. And I couldn't give them the video of the page, but I could at least show them a picture. So you missed out. You missed out because you just wanted to come and wow. And you weren't advertising your pad. You just advertising your pads on the stage. They advertise their pads throughout the building and all night. It's just like we have lasting memories. Yeah, we can remember how you look when you walk, but they gave us some photos. But anyway, yeah, that was that. But let me get my eyes on because I did all the talking. Now I'm gonna have to stay on here till what time? I'm gonna have to stay on here till 6 so I can get to y'all questions. We were talking about Cardi and Nicki's situation, so let's stick to oh my god. Oh girl, CJ to change the subject, Freddie. CJ changed the subject. Baby, Texas 1814 says, Sophia, you have always had me laugh, but you and Maddie yesterday were the best funny course since it started. Oh, yeah, that Wendy tea was steaming today, child. Oh, my God, honey. Oh, baby. Yeah, I love working with my sister. It is so fun. Baby, hold on. Now let me get out of it. Because y'all know I don't normally wear no earrings, but I had my little hair. I styled today and I pulled it back. I said, they can see my earlobe. So let me go throw some ear balms on. Ooh. But anyway, I want to give a shout out. Thank you, Maddie. Thank you, Craig. Thank you, Jill. Thank you, Vincent. Thank you, Maddie Mom. Especially thank you to the Maddie Mom. Because see, when we've been doing the show, let me tell you something. We've been doing the show, and people be going ham on us. They be going ham on us, but mostly the guests on the show. And you know, it's just like they were talking about. I had saw some of the comments, and they were talking about. They always talk about my hair, my makeup, my clothes, and my shoulders, and all of this. And I'd be like, but my thing is, I don't care about all that. I am not. This is my job, and it is also a hobby. I am not trying to go out here and look like I'm Michelle Obama and trying to fool somebody to make them think I'm a woman. That's not my gig. That's somebody else's gig. I if I was trying to be a woman, I would not have on all this makeup. I would not be wearing my shoulders out because I know how broad my shoulders are. I would not be trying, I just know. But people, I think certain people, but then again, these people, they are cyber bullies because they behind the computer and they can just type what they want to type. And I'm okay with that. But certain people, I think for everybody, I want you all that are all here to share this with your straight friends and some of your gay friends, because some of our gay friends don't know. Every man that puts on a wig and makeup does not try to look like a woman or think that he is a woman. I do this because this is my gig. This is my gig. This is what I do. I get engaged. This is my gig. I don't think I'm no woman. I don't have a desire to be a woman. I act like a woman. My character is a woman. So it's just like you have all type of women. You have broad shoulder women. You have black women. You have white women. So when people, I do not get into debates about people when they talk about you look like a man, you look like Holiday Heart, you look like, and it's like, okay. And I probably shouldn't say this because they probably stop looking when we go through the show. But the bottom line is I look like that. But the only way you know I look like that if you're sitting at home watching. And that's all that matters is that you're watching because we want the views. We don't care what you say about us as long as you watch it. And the same thing that works in radio, it works on YouTube. If you on here and you going back and forth with me talking about how I look and that's good because that lets me know that you're watching. The same thing with the radio. If you have a problem with what somebody said on the radio and they get on my nerves and that's good because you're listening and that helps with their ratings. That's all they're worried about. They don't care. If you're offended by something, you would turn it off because they would lose if you turn off the radio. We would lose if you would not watch the show. But since you watched the show, thank you. I appreciate it. And sometimes, and like last night, I'm sitting next to Maddie. And then when I'm sitting next to Funky Dyneva and all that. But last night, I have my shoulders out. Like right now, I am not I am not trying to go out and spend $1,000 on a nice uh Tom Ford or Gucci or who else? All these top designers. I'm not trying to go out and spend that kind of money to impress you. If you want me to look a certain way, if you want me to wear a certain garment, then you who are out there doing all that typing, find out what size I wear and go and purchase it for me and buy it, and I will wear it. But if you want me to look a certain way, then you are going to have to sponsor the look that you want me to wear. But until then, I'm going to wear my blouses from Marshall's and from the resale shops and from Target and from my girlfriends that got tired of wearing stuff and they handed it down to me. That's what I'm going to do, and I'm going to continue to do that. And you do not upset me when you call me a man, because guess what? I am a man. I said, and that's why I say that in my open. I say, what's up, everybody into YouTube land? This is your girl, Miss Sophia. And yes, I'm a man. See, I took that power from you at the beginning of my show. So it's just like, I don't go back and forth with people like that. And it's just like, even if people get on here, a lot of people, the Maddie Mob, that's why I was shouting out the Maddie Mob, because when I went back and I was looking at the show and stuff, a lot of people were saying certain things, and then the Maddie Mob was attacking those people. And it's just like, yeah, I say, I'm glad y'all attacking them. But baby, the bottom line is they watching, and those views are up. And the numbers of people that are watching, that's all we care about. That's all we care about is the numbers, honey. So all that other stuff, you big dummy. You sitting up there trying to shame me and shame Maddie and shame fucking Dyneva, talking about she need to shave and all that. Y'all trying to shame us, but y'all helping us become more successful than we already are. And we appreciate this. And like they say in the pageant world, and I thank you. But honey, to the hashtag Laughing Hyenas, if y'all on here and somebody going ham on me, don't worry about them. Just let them. Just let them, honey. Y'all stay focused, because we on here because they helping us with our viewership. So don't worry about that, honey. Because people been talking about me all my life. I'm not finna fight nobody. I'm not finna put my hand on nobody. And it ain't worth it. That ain't what it's about. Because they have a vision of who I should be. They're upset at the vision that I am presenting to them. So that's their problem. And that's my whole thing. And I tell my gay kids and everybody, you do not, just like I said about the pageant, y'all, you do not let somebody else control who you are and what you do. And if somebody else has a problem with something that you do, that's their problem. Don't make somebody else's problem your problem. And that's a lesson that I could just give to all of my viewers, honey. It's just like if somebody else, I said that constantly when I was at the radio station. I said it constantly. They say, Sophia, you and such and such. Oh, I do all this. I say, try such have a problem. That ain't my problem. I got my own problem. I ain't worried about such problem. I'm not fit to go in there and try to help such with their problem. Such not trying to help me with my problem. And so such got a problem with me, then such got a problem. And they're gonna have to figure out how to work their problem out. Because I'm not fit to waste my time over there with such. So it's the same thing in life. I just don't do that. I don't do that. And I don't aim to please people. I don't have to run in everybody's circle. I'm here. See, here I go. See, I ain't gonna get to none of y'all questions because I always go to telling my story. And I ain't gonna have nothing to tell in the book. I ain't gonna have nothing to put in the book no more. But it's just like I was here in Atlanta. I left Atlanta and I came back. I came back to Atlanta. I was here in Atlanta, getting ready to go back on the radio station. A lot of people didn't even know I was here. They didn't even know I was back. I have left the radio. I've got fired from the radio station. This time I got fired from the radio station on February the 3rd. A lot of people don't even know I'm still in Atlanta. Like when they see me at the pageant, people thought I just came in town for the pageant. They see me doing my show. They don't know what I'm doing my show for. They think they think I done moved back to Texas. I'm going back to Texas. Like, I don't run in circles. Me and God is enough. I don't have to have the approval of the masses. I have the approval of the one that really count. And now that I'm walking in purpose. When you walking in purpose, honey, you already got a different mindset, honey. You don't worry about what people say. And then it's just like, girl, please, honey, girl, please. Talk about, honey, holiday heart. Holiday heart, what? What? Yes, but anyway, I just want to put that out there, honey. Y'all know. And then just you too, honey. You, when people, you don't have to answer. Like I told fucking Dineva during the show, like we was in Chicago, baby, you don't have to answer to everything everybody's saying. Because the bottom line is people that are writing comments and saying different stuff about, I'm talking about me, but when I'm saying me, because I'm talking about me, but I'm talking about in general with you. People only state what they know. And when somebody's sitting up here talking about Sophia is a character I made up. So do you think I'm sitting up here and get offended or be upset or want to go and kill myself by something somebody said about a character that I made up? Mm-mm. Now, the difference is if they knew Joe and they said those things about Joe, then it would affect me differently. And that's what I tell all of my people, honey. They say, well, what do you want me to call you? You want me to call you Joe or you want me to call you Sophia? But now it's different because I'm going to tell this to y'all, so I don't have nothing to put in my book no more. They said, what you want me to call you? You want me to address you as Sophia or Joe? I said, I don't have any hangups about that. I said, you can call me what you want. I said, because I'm an answer to both. They said, but what if you're not dressed as Sophia? If I'm not dressed as Sophia and you call me Sophia, I'm still answer. If I'm dressed as Joe, if I'm dressed as Sophia and you call me Joe, I'm still answer. I said, but the difference is, I said, the thing is, I know my fans only know Sophia. So my fans are going to call me Sophia, no matter what they know. And then they know they've seen pictures and videos of me as Joe. So they're going to call me Sophia. Even if they see Joe, they know Sophia. So they're going to call me Sophia. I said, what I know is my friends, they call me Joe. And my fans, they call me Sophia. And so now it's just like, since I'm out there and I just shared, a lot of my story and all that. So it's just like now I can't tell who my friends and who my fans because everybody know that I'm Joe and everybody know that, I'm Sophia. But the thing is, everybody don't hang with me. So my fans, although some of them still know that I'm Joe and I'm Sophia, they don't really hang with me. So they don't really know how Joe is. So only my friends know how Joe is and what Joe is about. So when people say stuff about me, the beautiful Iman looking person that I am, it doesn't bother me. This is the character I created. And I'm not finna get all bent out of shape about that. So if you have a problem with me presenting the look that I present and it's not pleasing to you, then why don't you show me and you get dressed up in drag and you send me your picture or start your show or you in our pageant. Show me what a good looking woman looks like that's dressed to the nine. Show me. Because as far as I can tell, the people who doing all that commenting are walking around here looking like Retribution. They looking like Shanae, or either they something, and then it's just not. And I don't want y'all to think that it's just the heterosexual community. It's some people in the gay community too. It's some people in the gay community too, and a lot of people who doing all this talking about what we wear and how we look and all that. It's just some little lipstick wearing, some lip gloss wearing sissy that's sitting behind a computer, and he's about this big. So what we care. And then she talk about what we wear, and half of them going to jail trying to steal the fashions that they can't afford. So if you going to jail trying to steal something that you can't afford, what makes you think I should go out there and do the same thing or steal something to impress you? Don't make no sense. So that's why I don't even address that stuff, honey. It doesn't bother me. But I appreciate you for looking and watching because I need these viewers to be up, this viewership, honey. And then tell your friends, call your aunties that don't like sisters and all of that, and your uncles, and call all of them and tell them subscribe to my page. Tell them this ugly sister on. This ugly sister on. She be doing entertainment, honey. That nigga look like Holiday Hart. That nigga look like Emmett Smith. Tell them, honey, to log on and subscribe to my page. Ooh. But anyway, look, I done took them all the time today. I'm gonna be here till 6. Come on, what y'all got? What y'all want? What y'all have, baby? I just want to put that out there. Oh, but look, and then I said all that. Hold on, I got a little more time. I want to say something else. Look, I have went on for at least 15 minutes about that situation, but at least about 7 minutes, 8 minutes. But when I started thanking everybody, then I got to the Maddie Mark because the Maddie Mark was really standing up for me last night when I was watching when I was on the ride home. I was watching, looking at the comments and stuff. They was standing up. They was acting like I was mad. Hey, y'all gonna get up off of me, Sophia. No. But anyway. And then on top of that, I'm gonna say this, then move on from that. On top of that, more people like me on that show than the people who are hating. So there are more people that like me on the show than the people that are hating. So I'm there to entertain. I'm there to entertain all of them. Because but anyway, the thing that I was getting ready to say when I went through all of that, and I was just like, oh my God. I said, the thing is, can I tell y'all? Miss Mary, Maddie's mama, put a cooking down last night. Yes, she did. Miss Mary cooked she fried fish. So we was getting fish out the grease. Hot, fresh, hot fish out the grease. She fried fish. She had cornbread, and she made it with real corn. She had cornbread with real corn in it. Baby. Then she had some spaghetti. Y'all heard me? Some spaghetti. Y'all behind spaghetti, girl. It's spaghetti. No, it was spaghetti. Baby, she had made that spaghetti, that cornbread with the real corn in it. And then she had some fried fish. Now, I know y'all probably say, how they go together? Like this. When they get in your mouth together. It was so good. But wait a minute. That's not how the story is. Ooh. Because when I put them 3 down, I went back again. When I put that fish, the spaghetti, and the cornbread down, I went back again and got some banana pudding. Miss Mary, I don't know if she knew, but my favorite dessert in the whole wide world is banana pudding. Miss Mary had made a banana pudding. Oh my God. And look, and then I had told her when I first got there, she's like, Miss Sophia, I got make sure you get. I said, okay. I said, Miss Mary, I said, my favorite dessert is banana pudding. She's okay. So Miss Mary was making sure I got some of that banana pudding. So when we did the show, because we go downstairs, do the show, we come back upstairs. She said, Miss Sophia, you better get you some banana pudding because they getting all of it. I said, well, just give me some to go, Miss Mary. Get you some to go. I said, okay. But let me tell you, Miss Mary love her daughter. She loved Maddie. Oh my God, that lady loved her daughter. But anyway, I said, just put me some up to go. She said, okay. So then I think Miss Mary treat everybody, the guests, like me, Funky Dineva, and everybody else who guests on Maddie's show. Miss Mary treat us all like we're her children. She's like, if that's Maddie's friend, that's my friend. Maddie, my daughter, and if that's her friend, they my daughter. Y'all my daughter. She don't say that, but she treat us like that. So anyway, I got that banana pudding. She put me some banana pudding up. She put it in the refrigerator to go. So then we did the podcast, and then we went back down and we did the after show. And then I came back, and Miss Mary's like, "You want something to go, Miss Sophia?" I said, "Yes, ma'am." I said, "Don't let them get all the fish, and don't let them get all the spaghetti." So I fixed me a plate to go. My spaghetti, my fish, my cornbread. Then I got my banana pudding that she had put in the refrigerator. I got my banana pudding out now. Man, yeah, she said, okay, so they had cleaned that banana pudding bowl. I said, scrape around that bowl, get all that pudding out of there. That's what a good pudding is. Get all that around that bowl. So Miss Mary, so when the people left, the majority of the people left, it was just like me, Maddie, Craig, and Vincent, and a couple more people, and her hairstylist. Miss Mary, I said, Miss Mary, you know I love this banana pudding, blah, blah, blah. She said, Sophia, well, I made Boo, that's what she called man. I made Boo one special because I know that they probably gonna eat up all that. So I made Boo a special banana pudding. You could get some more and put it in here. She got a note. She had made a banana pudding for Maddie. So I said, oh, baby, because I had already I said, okay. So I got me some of that banana pudding and I ate it. And I was like, that banana pudding was so good because that's my favorite dessert. Did I tell y'all that? That's my favorite dessert. But anyway, that banana pudding was so good. So then I had got a bowl and I put some in a bowl. And I said, all right, Miss Mary. I said, Miss Mary, I'm gonna leave this over here for Boo, but I'm gonna take this pan with me. Mary, Miss Mary was like, she was like laughing. And then Maddie was like, do you see this? Do you see this? But I just want to give a shout out to Miss Mary. And I told Maddie last night, I said, girl, when Slutty Vegan and all these people that's doing the seafood and all these people be catering and everything, you always give them a shout out during the show. You ain't shout Miss Mary out. Miss Mary had put her cooking down. Mary, that fish, that fish. And then she told Miss Mary, I said, Miss Mary, I said, they eat all that banana pudding. You're going to have to just make me another one. She said, well, I ain't got all the ingredients. Y'all have to just go to the store and get some more ingredients and I'll make it tomorrow. But I love Miss Mary. She is so nice. She's so sweet and she takes care of us, honey. Baby, I got me a plate to go. I ate over there. Yes, I did. I ate me some fish, some cornbread, spaghetti, and banana pudding at that house. And then when I came home, I washed this off. And I returned to looking like Danny Glover. And I'm telling you, when I returned to looking like Danny Glover, I messed that plate up like Suge Avery messed that plate up in The Color Purple. I told you I wasn't hungry. Baby, you could tell me that I had ate over Maddie's house the way I had destroyed that plate. Baby, that plate didn't stand a chance. I had destroyed that plate, honey. But anyway, baby, listen, I know y'all think I done cheated y'all out of y'all time. Let me put my eyes on and see what were y'all asking me? Re-ask your questions. Because I was talking. Y'all ready to go? Oh, Miss Tina D, thank you. She said, I love you on the show last night with Maddie. Thank you, Miss Tina at Town Woo. Yes, last night was epic. I was laughing the whole entire time. A couple people had said, I love Miss Mary. Thank you, Miss Tina. You love everybody. Thank you. Giselle, I'm glad you got some. They scrolling up. I know you said nobody better touch it after the show. Baby, I had told her, look, I said, Miss Mary, it's a banana pudding in the refrigerator. I said, Miss Mary, I said, stop telling people that banana pudding in the refrigerator. I'm taking that home. So then after the show, we was getting ready for the after show. They was like, I said, they better not touch that banana pudding, baby. I said that, baby. Somebody was already sitting down there eating a bowl of banana pudding. He was like, oh. But yeah, she did it. Baby, Zach said, Miss Sophia, I showed my sister you last night spinning and shaking your wig, giving us that uplifting prayer. You talking about someone was weak, baby? Can I tell you, it was so many people. So many people had commented, ladies, because Maddie has a huge heterosexual following. The ladies, the heterosexual ladies, they love them some Maddie, straight women. But anyway, we had so many comments last night where the ladies say, I cannot watch your show in my bed no more because I don't woke my husband up. He is up mad because I am just in here just hollering. I don't woke my husband up. A couple of women had said that last night, but yes, honey, we showed out. And see, that's what, when you work with people who are secure with their talent and they are secure with you and doing you and will allow you to do you, that's what happens. That's the magic. when you don't have to water down who you are. Because my first time going, I must admit, my first time going over there, being on the show with Maddie, I wasn't nervous. I wasn't scared. I just didn't want to come across as though I was over there trying to take over somebody else's show. So I was being very respectful that I was invited into somebody else's house. And I'm not fixing to come in here and just try to look like it. Although I would do that, but just it could appear or look like that, oh shit, they're trying to take over. It's like, no, it's just like, no, this woman invited me in here. So I'm just going to follow her lead. I'm just going to do. And then after that show, after like a little while, I warmed up and I just started becoming me, just, like giving y'all little nuggets of me at the first show. So then after the show, Craig even said, he said, you was like a little reserved at the beginning, but you came through. And I had said then, I said, yeah, I said, this man is show, and I didn't want to come in here and feel like look like I was trying to take over. She said, Sophia, she said, bitch, she said, fuck that shit. She said, I invite people in here to come in here and do you. She said, don't worry about none of that, bitch. You come in here and you do you. And whatever you do you. That's why I bring people in here. I ain't trying to, water nobody down or calm nobody down or, thinking somebody gonna outshine me. Bitch, if you shine, I shine. This is my show. So everybody already know it's my show. So I don't have to sit up here and hog the time and hog, everything got to be about me. And no, bitch, why am I inviting people in here if I want to, limit people to what they could do? So it's just like, okay. So now, and then not only, because I've heard that before too. So then it's just like, not only did she say it, but she show it. And it's not just on the show. She show it when we just sitting around talking, or we just out and we out of town and stuff. She showed that. It's just like, baby, I don't have no problem with it. No, these my people. These my sisters. This is my team. And she talked the talk and she walked the walk. And that's why I feel free and we feel free to do what she hired us to do, or to do what she know that we can do. And we don't have to have no limits, and we don't have to try to edit ourselves, while we're doing the show. It's just like, bitch, go for it. Go for it. I brought you here to go for it. So now I'm comfortable and I know how it works. And then it's just like I was going into another environment. I didn't know, I've seen the show, but I didn't know how it was to be a part of it. So it's just like, now I know the ropes. I know how it goes. And then it's just like, okay, I could do it. I got it. I know how to work my way in and out of here. So yeah. But yeah, thank y'all for watching and stuff. And all of that. Oh. ATL Chick 99, she said, I saw you last night, Sophia. Thank you. Freddie Lee, I seconded that Freddie Lee. What did Freddie Lee say? You second. You seconded. Sweet Brown Sugar 505. What did he say? You second. Yeah, TD said, I remember you on the first show. Last night you was fire. You go. Yeah. Each time we get more and more comfortable. And then I tell people all the time. Even when I was hosting pageants, when I host pageants and I do talent, like me and Dominique, me and PT used to do a lot together, and who else? Just like when I host a pageant, all it is when you're hosting a regular show, hon, it's just listening. You got to listen. You can't just do all the talking. You got to listen, because what you're doing is you're having a conversation with your co-host. And then I've been hosting shows with people. I'm talking about one thing, trying to throw them, trying to throw you something, and then they over there in their own world, they got another story going on. It's just like too much going on because they're not listening. And I tell people that I pull them aside, in the middle of the show. I say, hey, you're going to have to listen, because we got too much going on. I'm talking about one thing, you talking about one thing. I said, we just got to listen to each other so we can feed off each other, because it's not going to work because we just out there blabbering. But yeah. Listen. Look, she said, I love you in that blue, showing your leg. That baby Miss Mary was still talking about that last night. Miss Mary, Sophia, you got some nice legs. And when she pulled that dress up in Chicago, yeah, Miss Sophia, wear it like that. But yeah, thank y'all. Thank you. Baby say you gonna have to send me a prayer blanket for when I when I pass out. Baby, they had put the necklace over me, honey, and she had wrote on that about thank you, Jesus. Oh my God. Oh my God. Yes, honey. Oh, Hillary, she said, I've loved you since the Monday night show at Trax. Baby, you a long time fan, honey, from Trax. Baby, Trax ain't over there no more. They put that Georgia aquarium over there, honey. They tell you, y'all get the hell up out of here. Put that aquarium over there and ran us off, honey. You love the after show wig, my ponytail, and I let it down. And then I patted it back up. Yes. Oh, let me see. I missed the Chitterlin Sister show. Yeah, that was me and PT in Dallas. Oh, y'all was having so much shade at church. Yes. You said we was going to hell with a scholarship. That was hilarious. I love it. Yeah, hi, who's that? Tanya LaFleur. Tanya LaFleur. I love you much, TSU representing. Yes, that is Texas Southern University, ladies and gentlemen. Because a lot of people, when we put TSU, they think we talk about Tennessee State. Tennessee State University. No, we talk about the Texas Southern University. Crimson and Gold, Fighting Tigers. Oh, thank you, LaShawn. Look, the arrow is right there. Thank you, LaShawna. So you were awesome last night. Thank you very entertaining. As soon as the show is over, I'm going to watch the show from last night. Well, God bless you. You're in for a treat, honey. Yes, that wig was saying the wig wasn't going nowhere. All my hair is saved. I'm getting ready to get out here. All my hair saved. My hair ain't going nowhere. Yes, see there. Now I started off looking like Regina Bell. I done end up looking like, look. Who was that? That's Cookie Lion. No, that's who is this? Y'all help me out. Who is this? Saturday night, you and friends went out to eat. Yeah. For you. From the credit card receipt. It's not right, but it's okay. I'm gonna love you anyway. Pack your bags, throw away the key. Love me alone. It's not right. Baby Maddie love hustle Whitney Houston, honey. All right. We have been on here almost 2 hours. How old is it? We have been on here almost 2 hours. What is that? I can't see the time. I took my glasses. I'll see what I be reading in them glasses. Then I take them off, and then my eyesight just blurry. I can't see. Let me put my eyes back on. See, honey. Regina Bell to Ricky Bell. Yes. You giving down the route? Yeah, that's who it is. That's who it is. Sweet brown sugar 504. That's who it is. Yes. I knew I couldn't call it, but you called it right out. Reach out and touch somebody's hand. Make this world a better place. If you can reach. Yes, they see I'm giving the Supremes. Mm-hmm. Whitney 99. Oh, thank you, Jay Way. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all. Thank you all. Because we've been here. I don't know. What I gotta see. When was the first day we came on? When the first day I did the show? We've been here like 2 months. Is it almost 2 months? Going on 2. I think I gotta go back and check the date, the first day I came on. But what is this? This is March. No, it ain't been 2. Because I started this after I left the radio station. I left the radio station February the 3rd was my last day. So what's about 6 weeks, 6 or 7 weeks we've been doing it. But we are working on our kinks and we getting ourselves ready for bigger and better. We are getting bigger and better. We are growing. So y'all share the videos like you always do, and invite your friends to become a part of the hashtag laughing hyenas like you always do. And before you know it, oh my God, everybody's going to be wanting us to come on CNN. Oh my God, I watched your show. Thank you, Don Lemon. Yeah, it was just something that I knew. I knew immediately when I left the station. I knew. Then I'm going to be sitting on there with my girlfriend, and she's going to say, Sophia, Gail, Robert. And I'm going to be on there and say, I knew, Gail, I automatically knew that what Gail gonna say. I said, Gail, oh my God. I said, when I left the station, I knew, it's just like, I had an epiphany. I'm gonna act like Oprah, and so she gonna love it. I'm saying, Gail, I had an epiphany. And I said, and then when I say epiphany, I know Gail gonna say, Joe. Oh, but anyway, y'all ready to go so we can get out of here? It's almost time. It's almost time for dinner. Yes. Oh, Tanisha. Yeah, they keep me talking for a long time. She said I need one of them church women to bring me some water. I brought it myself. I already told y'all. I'm a one-woman show over here, honey. I do the lights, I do the sound, I do the research work, I do the writing of the script, I get these pictures, I do everything. I set up the cinnamon, I set up the pictures, I set up the camera, I do everything. I do everything myself. I make sure I have my glasses, I make sure I have my powder puff. I do everything. Everything. I don't know if I'm Jamaican or Asian. I do everything. Oh. But I'm having a meeting this weekend. I'm getting ready to start doing a radio show. I am. So we're trying to figure out how I'm going to do my show and then incorporate this radio show with my show, because the radio show is going to be for 4 hours. Wow. So we'll have no problem. We'll have no problem filling 4 hours because I did 2 by myself. But yeah, I'm getting ready to do a radio show, and it's on. Y'all can just download it right now. So y'all already have it. It's We Are You Radio. WERU Radio. I have it hashtag on my page when I put up my stuff. My posts and stuff, I always have at weyouradio.com. That's why, because I'm getting ready to do a radio show over at weyouradio.com. Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be real cool. See, God got me, y'all. God got me. All I had to do was just step out on purpose. And he got me. He got us. He got us. Not just me. I have to get out of that. Although I'm talking about me, he got us. Because what he do for me, he could do it for you. Whatever you want, he'll do it. You just got to step out on faith. Yes, he got us. He got us. I am going to be at Sandtown Pub this coming Monday. I am going to be back hosting karaoke. I've been out for the last couple of Mondays, but I will be back next Monday at Sandtown Pub. And I think I did it yesterday, but I want to do it again today. Miss Jones, the owner of Sandtown Pub. Now, let me tell you how this all happened. Miss Jones and I, we've been knowing each other through a mutual friend. So, Miss Jones, when I was hosting, remember when I was at the radio station the last time and I was hosting karaoke at JR Cricket on Camp Creek? Miss Jones was the manager. Well, Miss Jones went and bought her own store. She got her own store. It was JR Cricket, and it was JR Cricket. It was on Hamilton Road and Camp Creek. So she got her own store. So then, she changed the name of it. It's no longer JR Cricket. It's now Sandtown Pub. And she explained to me why she changed the name and all of that. But now it's Sandtown Pub. But I met her through a mutual friend when I was at the radio station the first time. So, long story short, Miss Jones was at the station one day and she was talking about when I was there recently. She was there, she was on WAOK with somebody else with Slaughter. She was with Slaughter on WAOK. So I went in there and I was like, I've been calling you and I've been trying to get in touch. You ain't called me. So I showed that I had a new number. She said, oh, that was you. So we exchanged numbers and blah, blah, blah. She said, yes, I need to talk to you and Wanda because I want to see if I can get y'all to come out and do something, blah, blah, blah. And, I said, okay. I said, well, call me. I'll call you. I said, okay. So then we were talking while I was still at the radio station. We were talking and we said, well, I want you and Wanda to come out here and I do karaoke. I have karaoke, but it ain't doing too good. And I want you to come out here and da 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 da. I said, sure. I said, I do that. So they're like, okay. So we was in the process of me going out there to do karaoke for her and da da da. So then I ended up getting fired on the 3rd. So then I got fired on the 3rd of February. So then she was like, so I called Miss Jones. I was talking to Miss Jones. She said, hey, how you doing? I said, fine. She said, so what you doing? How you doing? I said, I'm fine. She said, okay, you okay? I said, yeah. She said, so what we gonna do? I said, huh? She said, well, what we gonna do? I said, well, you said we was gonna do karaoke. Okay, we can still do karaoke. Da 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 da. She said, when you want to start? I want to do this. Okay, we can do that. Da, da, da. She said, yeah. I said, I really appreciate it. She said, that's what friends do. That's what people do for people that in need. She said, okay. She said, you good? She said, I got you. She said, no. You need anything? Call me. Da da da. So that's how I end up going over there doing karaoke. And so now that Maddie, I do the karaoke for her on Mondays, and now Maddie, and then I had hooked in between time, I done hooked up with Maddie, T.S. Madison. So Maddie's shows are on Monday. And then she's like, book me out of town. And, because last night she announced, she's like, well, this is one of my permanent rotating co-hosts. One of her permanent rotating co-hosts. She announced that last night. So now I'm working on Mondays and I'm doing Maddie's show whenever she booked me, and I'm going to do her show. I'm going out of town. We're getting ready to go to New York next month. Da da da. Then she asked me last night if I wanted to go to where they going out of the country. Where she going? She's going. But anyway, that's another story. But and so I called Miss Jones and I tell Miss Jones, I'm not gonna be there this week. And then she said, okay, you're going to town. I said, Miss Jones, I'm not gonna be there this week. I'm going over Maddie. And she said, okay, da. So it's just like God got me. He got us. God got us. So it's just like you see through me what he's doing for me. And it's just like when you step out, you gotta do your part. You gotta step out. You gotta step out. You gotta do something. You gotta show him that you're willing to trust him. You got to show him that you're willing to trust him, baby. I trust you, Lord. You've done it before, and I don't see how you're going to do it this time because I didn't see. And I have been saying, let me tell you the power of words too, the power of words that come out of your mouth. Because I said, take the hand out. I said, when I left V103, it's like they called me when I was living here. It was just like if they call me, I'll go back. They called me, but when I moved back to Houston, I said I was never going back to V103, and I always said that. And people always, do you think you'll ever go back to V103? Even when I was living in Texas, no, I'm not going back up there. No, I'll try. I'm in Houston. I ain't trying to go back to no Atlanta. No, I'm not going. No, I'm not doing. I'm not. I said I was not going, and somebody was talking to me. And they asked me, I can't think of who it was, and they asked me if V103 called me, if I would consider going back. And I said, you know what? I said I would. I said I wouldn't go back, but if they call, I consider it. I said, but I don't think they'll call. Now, mind you, the whole time for years, I have been saying I wasn't going back. I'm not going back. I'm not going back. But then somebody asked me, and I said, you know what? If they call, I'll consider. Guess what? He made them call. But it wasn't until I got on the same page that he was on that he made it happen. Because all the while I was saying I wasn't going back, he made it happen. He didn't present an opportunity for me to go back because he knew I wasn't going back. I said I wasn't going back. So He said, since you said out of your mouth, you're not going back, then you're not going back. But when you said that you would consider it if they call, I said, call. And they called. Yes, they did. So it's just like whatever you want, if you speak it, you can speak stuff. You can speak stuff into existence. Literally, you can speak it into existence. And whatever you say, whatever you want, just say it. And then sometimes if when you say it, you can write it down. And it's I think I, I think I think I'm gonna end up. Oh my God. I think I'm gonna end up being an evangelist. Oh my God. I think I'm gonna end up being an evangelist. Oh my God. Because I'm telling you, he oh my God. Oh my God. He has shown me. He has shown me. He worked with me. He had worked with me. He's worked with me. He's sure. And then he's just like, let me say this. I want to say this too. Since we are already right here, I want to say this. During the time, and I shared this with somebody, with a couple of people, but I ain't shared with a lot of people. But I want to say this to you all, because you all may be in this situation, or you may know somebody that's in this situation. During the time when the first time I left the radio station, the first time I left, I was just, chilling. And I didn't know what I was going to do. I wasn't worried. But I wasn't worried about what I was going to do. I didn't know what I was going to do. And I wasn't anxious and I wasn't nervous because I was good. But I knew the opportunities that could possibly come my way. So that's why I wasn't worried and I wasn't nervous and I wasn't anxious and I wasn't panicking. But then people around me, they saw me and they knew me and they knew what I was capable of doing. And to them, it looked like, what are you doing? You're not doing nothing. You're just sitting here doing nothing. What are you going to do? What do you want to do? So then people got in my ear, friends and associates, and they got in my ear and family. And they were like, what are you doing? What are you going to do? So you should be doing this. So I would try to do this. And that didn't work. And he said, you should be doing it. So I would try to do that. And it didn't work. And go, well, you should do, I would try to do this. And it didn't work. And so now that everything is over and I have reevaluated the situation, I realized that what happened was I was it's just like when a plane is in the air and they can't land, they're in a holding pattern. And the plane can't land because for whatever reason it's too crowded and they don't have place for you to go to the gate and all that. They don't have a gate for you. But anyway, you're just in a holding pattern. And that's where I was. I was in a holding pattern. And God was trying to get my attention because he knew what my next move was going to be. And he wanted to reveal it to me. But I was listening to everybody else. I had everybody else in my ear. So it was just like, so I done took you from V103 and I'm trying to get your attention. I'm trying to tell you what road to get on, but you're listening to everybody else and you're not listening to me. I need you to be still and listen to me. I need you to be still and listen to me. So during this time, I've tried everything that my friends have said, everybody's trying to say it. So then it's like, and we really having this conversation, just like we have this conversation. I'm having a conversation with you. Me and God, we really had this conversation. So he's like, I am trying to get you to where you said you wanted to go and where I want you to go and where that's your purpose. That's the purpose of you being here on this earth, for you to go where I'm trying to get you to go. But I can get your attention. Although I thought I would be able to get your attention when I took you from the radio station. But now I took you from the radio station and I'm competing with the friends and associates that got you going here and there. And that's not what I'm saying. That's what they said. They told you to go there. They told you to. And that's why it didn't work, because they are not in charge. And so now what I need you to do is just shut down and listen and wait. And that's what I did. I shut down, I listened, I waited, we conversated, and it's like, okay. So I said all of that to say, when you see somebody and somebody that you know, and it's your friend, and it may be you, and it may be your friend, but when you see somebody and they're in a holding pattern, it seems like they're not doing nothing to you, that's the time for you to leave them alone. Leave them alone and just trust God. Pray for them, leave them alone, and trust God that they're gonna get it together. They're gonna get it. Because what happens is people, when they see you and they know you, they view you as lazy, and you done gave up, and you depressed, and you all these other labels that they give you that don't apply to you. It's just that God has shut me down, and he told me to block out all of y'all and just listen to him. So you may be the person, or you may have that person in your life, or you may know somebody like that, but it's just like, just leave them, just pray for them and leave them alone, and don't label them as lazy and stuff. It's just like they God dealing with them, and he's trying to get them to where he wants them to be. And although it doesn't look like you want it to look for somebody that's out of work or not working, as an adult, a grown person that's not working, that's out of work, that you know is capable of working, but it look like they're not doing anything to help themselves. It's just like, just trust God, pray for them and trust God. Because, and that's one of my biggest testimonies, going through all of that stuff. Because once I went through all of that, and God, and it was just so amazing how everything worked. Like, I was in Houston, and that's when the flood. Remember, Houston had the real bad flood, and the freeway, the water covered up several freeways, covered up houses, covered up neighborhoods. People couldn't go nowhere. And that's when I was there. And then I started doing videos. I just went outside. I just, would get my wig and lipstick, and I just go outside and make a video. The first one, I think I was talking, I can't stand the rain. Now I'm storming, and the weather people telling us not to go outside and not to be doing all this. I'm outside in the pouring down rain doing a video and posting it on Facebook and all that. And people are looking at this video and laughing and going. And then I did another video where the people was looting and everything. And I did another video, and just cool. But this video went viral, and people start calling me. Even the Bright Bar, the newspaper that they talking about with the Trump, those people reached out to me. They done put it on their website, and so many people had shared the video. And you just, oh my God. And I did those videos, and me doing the videos just because I was sitting around the house and doing nothing. So I just decided to do these videos, to entertain people, because I know a lot of people in Houston, my gift is to make people laugh. So a lot of people, they're depressed and going through about this wealth and da. So I'm gonna do my part. Some people, they lights, electricity, and all that stuff, they probably can system. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do my part and try to bring some laughter into these people's lives while they are, down. So by me doing that, I'm doing it to help somebody else, bring laughter to somebody else. But now that I look back on it, or when I look back on it, what happened was those videos are what triggered V103 to call me back, because they like, Char, have y'all seen this video of Miss Sophia in Houston? And and y'all seen this video? Miss Sophia'S doing these videos in Houston and. So after that, after I did that, now mind you, this is how God works. I'm doing it for one thing, just doing it to entertain these people in Houston. But because of the internet, they see these videos at V103. And then on top of that, they call me from V103. They say, hey, we know you're in Houston and blase, and the weather's bad and da. Would you like to call in and talk about the weather and da since you're there? That was God's plan. See, he'll let you think you're doing one thing, but we're really doing something that he wants you to do, because he has you doing it for a purpose, another purpose, and he'll reveal that purpose to you. So it's just like, while I'm doing that, to entertain these people, his plan was so V103 can see, oh, Miss Sophia is still funny. She's still the same person. She's still so one thing led to another. So after that phone call, then the phone call came back that, would you consider coming back to V103? That's how he worked, y'all. So and all that and all that, and that's a part of the. You know how people say, when you stop focusing on yourself, when you stop focusing on yourself and start focusing on other people, then your blessings will come. Because I didn't do those videos for me. I did those videos for other people. I wasn't focused on me, and by me focusing on other people. So a lot of the cliches and the life lessons that everybody that you hear all your life and everything, and it's just like when you go through certain things, you listen to a song your whole life, but when you have an experience, you listen to that same song that you listen to your whole life, and you can sing it all the way through, honey. And then when you have your experience and you hear this song, baby, when this song come on, you bust out crying. That's what life is all about. That's how it is. That's how he is. He's amazing like that. And then it's just like we would when I and I'm and my hyenas, they can verify. I tell y'all, the day February 3rd, my last day of V103, when I left, I knew I walked into purpose. I knew I walked into purpose because ever since then, it's just like, excuse me. He said, you got to trust me. He said, you and God know when you really trusted him, when you're trying to pull the wool over his eyes, you're like, yeah, I trust you. You're just trying to get something, get him to release something. Yeah, Lord, I trust you. I trust you, Lord. Yeah, you're just trying to get him to release something. He knows that. So it's just like you got to really trust him. When he know you really trust him, honey, baby, he releases it. I haven't went without. I started this. I ain't had the money to do everything I needed to do. But it's just like we just started. I got the people I'm seeing. And they came in. I just started this, and next thing you know, honey, I got an offer to come do my own radio show on new radio network. We Are You Radio. And say hide, show or hide. So I show. But yes, God got us. And he gonna whatever you need, he got it. You just gotta ask him. You gotta trust him. You gotta trust him, and then you gotta trust. You gotta, it's like you trust him, baby. It's easy to trust God for $10. It is easy to trust him for $10, but can you trust him to send you $1,000,000? Can you leave a job where you are making $1,000,000 and trust God to give you a job that pays $5,000,000? But you got to walk off first. He's not going to give it to you while you're still there. Sometimes he'll give it to you while you're still there. But the majority of the time, the people that really need that thick faith, you got to, God, I'm gone. Let's go. And I know you're going to take care of. Let's go. Let's go, Lord. And he got you. He got you, baby. Then look, T.S. Madison. T.S. Madison. And I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this too. T.S. Madison, The Queen's Court was a successful show with Kaya and T.S. Madison. Everybody loved that show with Kaya and T.S. Madison. But God would take a good thing and make a way for you to get in there. Can't nobody do that but him. If Kaya was still with T.S. Madison, I would not be on there. That's how God worked. That's how he worked. God got you. He got you. And he said, and that's another thing, baby, listen, and that's another thing that I love about going to All Nations Worship Assembly Church of Atlanta. All Nations Worship Assembly of Atlanta. Pastor LeBron Friends, that man, I'm telling you, every sermon, it is as though he is, through his message, he is confirming what God already revealed to me. He confirms it. And that's why it's like, but I remember at Tabernacle, then it's just like, I love Tabernacle. I don't want to leave. I love my pastor. I love First Lady. I love Tabernacle. But I'm over here and I'm just partaking in these people's service, and I'm just getting fed through this service. It's like this man is he's confirmation to all of my stuff. So how could I not want to be over here? But it's like I said, I don't just want to jump out there and just say I joined this church just so I can say I joined church. I want to be in the church, and I want to be committed, and I want to be working in the church. I don't want to just join and say my name is on the roll. I want to do the work. Just like I'm working on my show, I go work. Got to commit. But yeah, honey. Oh, hallelujah. We had a wonderful time today. Y'all still talking. Ooh, let me put my eyes on. I am really going to have to go back and watch this show today because y'all have really been talking. That's me all the time. If I hear anyone talking about, I can see it's going up. It's scrolled up. Yes, I'm looking forward to the new radio show too, Freddie Lee. Yes, honey. T.S. Tiny Job. Yes, bye to Felicia. Felicia. Oh, oh. Thank you, Kanika. Is that Kanika? Yes, honey. She said, this is a blessing. This is blessing me so much. I needed to hear this. Yes, honey. Ooh. She said she always got hit on in the church, honey. You need to report them and go sit up where they can watch. Sit with the mother's board. Tell the mother's board. They'll take care of them. They'll take care of them. Oh, but I'm getting ready to get out of here. I love y'all. I love y'all. We have been here for 2 hours and 10 minutes and 15, 16, 17, 18 seconds. I'm ready to get out of here. But I love y'all. I love y'all. And that's what God put us on this earth for, to hope each other. We got to hope each other. You yet holding on, baby? Yes, you yet holding on. We got to hope each other. That's why he put us here, honey. So, yeah. But I already know. I already see now. I ain't going to have nothing to put in my book but pictures. I done shared all the information with y'all. I don't have nothing to put in there but pictures. Just pictures. I'm going to have a pictorial. Anyway, I love you. God bless y'all. Y'all have a wonderful day, okay? Oh, what love is this that a man lay down his life for a friend? That's love. Ooh, that's love. Jesus went to Calvary to save a wretch like you and me. That's love. That's love. They hung him high and stretched him wide. He hung his head for me. He died. That's love. That's love. But that's not how the story ends. Because in 3 days he got up again. That's love. Oh, that's love. Oh, what love is this? Oh, baby, I'm out of here. I love y'all. God bless y'all. I got to go take these lashes out. Yes. Yeah, look at Emily. Yes. I'm not finna wash my face. I'm finna go to Walmart. Go to Walmart. Just go push the basket. I ain't gonna buy nothing. I'm just going to push the basket. Meet me at Walmart. Goodbye. I love y'all. God bless y'all. Be safe. Be blessed. But more importantly, be a blessing. You know how we do it. All right. Oh, I gotta put my hashtag laughing hyenas. Let me put my glasses on because I really can't see now. Hashtag, y'all know what to do. Y'all should let me get out of here without doing it. Hashtag laughing hyenas, baby. Share this video. Invite your friends to become a hashtag laughing hyenas. Mm-hmm. 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 Y'all hear me? Y'all hear me? Sound like them howling monkeys, honey. Yes, yes. Hashtag laughing. That it. Hashtag laughing hyenas. Hashtag laughing about my phone, baby. Child, I'm so sick of my phone. Every time I get on, every time your device is unable. Look, your device is unable to make calls or connect to mobile networks. No SIM card inserted. Nigga, it is in here. What is going on with my phone? Do I need to take it back? Then I have to turn it off, reboot it, and all that stuff, child. Just child. I ain't took nothing out. It's still in here. I need to go to the store and take this phone back and let them know, honey, something going on with my phone. And I won't even cut it off, honey. Yes. Mhm. But anyway, I love y'all. God bless y'all. Be safe and get an apple. Baby, I had an apple. They all phones are the same, honey. Baby, all phones are the same, honey. They all have issues. You know that. You know that. Hmm. So you say get you an apple, a green or red one, because I'm getting ready to go to Walmart. Oh, I love y'all. Bye. Have a great rest of your day. Now, come on, baby. We got to go. Get out of here. Yes. All right.